Hello everybody, welcome back again. I have brought you along again with me as I make some beaded dangle charms. So these are just some of the crystals that I purchased recently from Joann's. They were on sale and I couldn't resist them. So I'm going to start with, does that really matter? That's an antique copper colored. This is antique bronze, and that's kind of, well, I've got some copper in there too, so it really doesn't matter. But I'm going to start with an eye pin. So we've got a place to dangle. Now I usually build my top part first and then the bottom. You can do it any way you want to, whatever works best for you. But I kind of want to use this, and I kind of want to use one of these. When I look at these, I look at the shapes. Okay, so this is a beautiful round crystal, and this has the squared off diamond looking shape to it. That's a good contrast. As opposed to this already has a square look, so that's kind of squared and squared. So I just look for something that has a little more contrast. That's the only reason I chose those two. It doesn't mean I'm right. That's just the way I do it. You do it any way that whatever pleases your eye is right. That's the right way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take, I think I'm going to start with a clear crystal. And then I'm going to take this bead cap and this beautiful bead. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. All right, and then on top of this bead is where I want to build this thing. But before I put it there, I'm thinking seriously about using that little rondelle. Let me see if I like that. Oh, yes, I very much like that. Okay, see how pretty that is. All right, and then on the top, we just need a little topper. So we could go with another crystal. Let me grab one. Okay, so here's something different. Has a little contrast. It's a crystal bead, but it's an opaque. So I'm going to put that on the top. And then I'm going to have to stop because I'll be running out of room very quickly. All right, so we're going to pinch that at the bottom, fold it over. This is a very strong pin, so I'm not going to be able to wire wrap it. I don't think I'd have room anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim it, and I'm going to bring it back toward me and make a nice little loop. And if that loop is not where I want it to be, I'm going to fix it. All right, let's close that loop a little more and make it stand up a little better. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. Let's see if you can see that. How pretty, huh? Now what we're going to do is we're going to put some dangles hanging from it. And this time I'm going to use a piece of chain, see, and then I could hang things all the way down from that piece of chain. So I need to start out with a jump ring. The jump ring I'm going to use is relatively small. Now I could open that piece of chain and just attach it without the jump ring, but it's very strong, and I kind of figured it would scratch it, me trying to get it open. It's a real heavy metal, so I don't want to scratch it up. Okay, so now our chain is attached. Now I'm probably going to be cutting this chain way shorter or taking it apart somewhere along the way, but for right now it's fine. All right, now we need a head pin, okay, the flat one, and we're going to dangle things off of the chain. So we just look at what we've got, find something that you want to dangle. I've even got this piece of a broken necklace. That would be pretty as part of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to attach that. Let go. There we go. I'm going to attach that, I think, up here to that top jump ring that we just put on. All right, so I've got that in there, and then we're going to close it. Oh, it's hard to do. It is hard to Sometimes it's just easier to get your hands involved. Make sure you've got the right tools for the job. All right, now it closed, but it closed crooked, and that's because I'm filming. You know how that goes. I can do so many of these when I'm not filming, but all right. There's one little dangly thing. Okay, let's see what else we want. Let's get another head pin, and let's find something else to dangle. I thought these guys are so cute. It's a little antique copper looking bird, and they came with the little balls in the same metal. So I think I'm going to use that. So my bird, let's see, do we want him flying down? Or do we want, yeah, he'd have to fly down, wouldn't he? Because if you fly him up, he'll be upside down. And then I'm going to put the little bead on top. All right, so this is my little dangle. Another little dangle. All right, now this is a softer one, and I can feel it, so I shall wire wrap it. It's not real soft, but it is wrappable. And like I said, I do it with my fingers, but, you know, that's probably, you should do it with your pliers. Just, if I do it with my fingers, I know I'm not scratching the metal. Sometimes the pliers will scratch the metal up, and I don't like that. All right, so I'm just pushing that little end down. Make sure my loop is standing straight up like I want it. All right, and then we're going to take another, yeah, we better go this size. Another little jump ring. We are going to open it up and attach it. And what I do, I put my charm on first, and then I look, where do I want it? And I just kind of, you know, see how's it going to hang. I think about right there. And when I find the place I like, I just attach it there. Okay. And this jump ring is a little higher on one side than the other. So I'm going to go in there with my pliers, kind of touching both sides at one time. Okay, there we go. And now it is lined up. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. Oh, that's just too darn cute. All right, now I'm going to go down here to about this guy, this link in the chain, and I'm going to go ahead and open him up and take the extra off. Don't want that. But what I do want there, I'm going to close it back. It wasn't quite as, it wasn't hard to open. I was thinking that one was going to be real hard to open. And I've chosen this little charm as my bottom dangle, and it came with a jump ring already, which is a pretty big one, but that's okay. I'm going to put it on that last chain that we just closed up. I'm going to close his little jump ring. And I don't like the way it's sitting, so just take my pliers and fix it. Make it sit right. Okie dokie. How cute. Oh gosh. I'm loving it. Now you can put as many dangles as you want. I kind of stick with 3 most of the time. I mean, you could go with 5. If this was real big, you would want more dangles maybe, you know. So I just try to kind of balance it out. Okie doke. We're going to take a bulb pin, and I am going to take some of these gold, they're seed beads. They're probably also known as rocailles. They're probably 6, size 6, 6/0 seed beads, or 8. Yeah, 6. 6 is bigger. I think it's 6. Doesn't matter. You don't have to do this at all. But y'all know me. I always got to put 3 and then the bead and then 3 more. I don't know why. Am I stuck in a rut? I hope not. Now, sometimes I put different things on there. You can put anything you want to. So there is another cute little junk journal spine decoration. You can also hang it from your rear view mirror. You can also clip it onto a decorative pillow or your purse or a million other things. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.